Welcome back, welcome back. If this is your first time finding my channel, the name is in the intro. Who am I? I'm Unc L. You call me Unc for short. Why? Because I'm old as hell and I'm somebody's uncle. And I'm that uncle that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Rest in peace, Pops, as usual. We're going to get right back into part 2 of a video I was reacting to. It was just so long and I get to running my mouth so much I didn't want to make another one of them 35, 40-minute videos where I'm just where I just meander on and on. The video's from TSG Uncut. I'm going to link it in the description. Go on over to Sean C's channel, give him a sub, give him a like, give him a share. And give me a sub and a like and a share while you're at it, please, if you will. But yeah, go check out your boy Sean C at TSG Uncut. He makes great videos. With that said, let's get back into the content.
You can have a good guy that want to do you right, that want to be exclusive, that tells you you're beautiful, that goes above and beyond for you, that is consistent, that does all these great things for you. But you don't want that one. You want the one that gives you heartache, headaches, and a hard time.
So I slept with this guy without realizing he knew my value more than I did. I was at a stage in my life where I was feeling extremely empowered. I was owning my sensuality, my sexuality, and I was operating from the standpoint of just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that I don't like sex. I can do what I want.
Yeah, I have sex and I don't use protection. It's my hot body. I'll do what I want.
But I will never forget when we had a conversation. And you know how when couples get very comfortable with each other, you start talking about the past. I remember him saying to me, "Man, I couldn't believe that you let me hit in the back of a hoopty.
She belongs to the streets."
Basically thought that you would have required more from me.
If you're not used to having a good man in your life, or if you might have seen that growing up, you can do all the healing work that you want to do. But when a good man comes, can you handle that? Because he's going to be a trigger and you're going to have to know how to decipher intuition and fear. Because they feel the same. The version of you that you are right now is why you have what you have. You got to make a complete identity switch to get something different.
Yeah, the first young lady, she's basically describing a meme I saw, or did I see it? Anyway, something I saw on social media, basically where a woman basically said, it's a shame how us as women chose men that would make us baby mamas over men that would make us wives.
Why do women friend zone guys who would make them wives for guys who made them single moms?
That's a good question. Sometimes it's really like guys that'll make you a wife. Women, they don't want to like change who they are. So they say they want to be a wife, but they're not ready to really play the wife role.
Boom, boom. You know, a lot of these chicks pick the worst type dudes for whatever reason. They're exciting, they're good looking, the sex game, whatever. Just to find out in the long run, he wasn't that good for you. I should have went with the other guy. And by then they've messed their lives up so bad that the other guy doesn't want them, or the other guy's moved on. And then the second chick, I bet that guy that she was describing, what did he say? I can't believe you let me hit in the back of a hoopty. That's how he'll always see you, as a chick that let him hit in the back of the hoopty. He might care for you, he might grow to have feelings for you, but that'll always be in the back of his head, and that's always how he'll see you. Wow, she let me hit in the back of a hoopty. I thought she was better than that. And it surprised her, and it sounded like it kind of stung. And then the third lady, I think that's April Mason. I believe she's a retired matchmaker. She retired from matchmaking. And when what she was speaking about is something Kevin Samuels said something about also. What she was basically describing are people having traumas and carrying those traumas forward. So you're making your future partner pay for the mistakes of your former partner. And you'll never find happiness this way. And that goes for men and women. You got to start every relationship with a clean slate. That doesn't mean be stupid and be a duck, but that does mean you can't hold the transgressions of your former ex or your former against your new. It'll never work out that way. Let's continue.
And a lot of women have like straight up flamed men off like wearing suits, off wearing like what they're comfortable with. You tell me, like, how do you want your man to dress? How do you want your man to look?
Would you dress like this on the first date with me?
Yes, this is what I'm comfortable with.
Okay.
This is who I am.
Hey, I love that. I respect that. It's just like you dress like that on the first date. I would probably.
You know, I mean, dress is fantastic. Everything's on point, so I have no problem with it. She's great.
What's your sign?
Okay.
Here we go again.
I'm a Sagittarius. You're so aggressive.
My ex is a Sag, so I'm just not really in the mood for the shenanigans.
I mean, I can't help it. You know, I can't help it.
You can't help that you're a cheater?
You sound bitter. You don't know me. That's crazy.
Disgusting. I'm so sorry.
It had nothing to do with when I was born.
That's bullshit.
You mean to tell me that all y'all dummies went on a show looking for a good man? The good man shows up. Y'all say y'all ain't like his clothes. Y'all didn't like that he was a gentleman. Y'all didn't like that he liked anime. God be sending y'all dummies somebody with a signal light and y'all still take the wrong turn.
She's got a point.
I know what I like.
He's not the one you want.
Women disrespect men in a lot of ways that sometimes y'all don't know that a man feel disrespected. When you correct your man in front of a room full of people, you just disrespecting him, emasculating him, and shrink him as a man. And he might not say nothing, he might not even have the words, or he might be smart enough to not make a bigger scene, but you do not never do that. And that's one of the things I've seen women do. When you talk to your man crazy or use a certain tonality to speak with him, it makes men with a certain intellectual and an emotional IQ, it makes us uncomfortable.
Yeah, as far as the first guy with the dreads, I'm digging his vibe. You know what I mean? I feel what he said. You know, he's basically going to be himself. He's going to be what makes him comfortable. And if that's not for everybody, hey, it's not for everybody. The right one to come along and to dig what he's putting down. I really like how I really like that. That's standing on your masculinity, at least to me. The second chick that popped the balloon because dude was a Sagittarius.
Stupid is, stupid does, sir.
See how she got that damage? See how she, I just said this, see how she's bringing that damage forward and it's affecting a possible future relationship? And second, and most important, the most important thing about that part, fellas, don't ever take a chick serious that believes in astrology. Don't ever take a chick serious that believes in astrology, because she'll have the most toxic, messed up behavior and be like, well, Mercury was in retrograde and Venus was in the southern sky. And come on, man. No, you're a jerk and you're a cheater and whatever. Let's not blame the stars on your personality deficiencies. It's in you, punkin', not in the sky.
Damn right.
And the third chick, she was calling out how women these days have just these ridiculous standards. Okay, you ask for God to send you a man, and the man show up in front of you, and you don't like him because he watches anime, or he does this, or he does that, or this, whatever small, tiny little reason, you'll disqualify that dude, and he might be your soulmate. Oh well. Never settle, ladies. Never settle.
Buy a dog and die alone.
A reckless woman is a woman that has no control over what comes out of her mouth, because what's coming out of her mouth is really coming from her heart. And this is where a lot of women go wrong. They talk recklessly, they always complain, they always nag, because they do not know how to guard their heart.
He used me.
When did y'all start hating black men so much? Like, when did that become a thing? All we hear all the time, all day long, is how much we can't stand black men. They're the worst things on earth.
Yes, damn right.
If you're doing anything other than like catering to her, making sure she's stress-free, making sure she's good, making her happy and at peace, you don't like her. Or women in general. I feel like you should start exploring, because there's no way. Like, we don't really do anything to deserve being treated that way. So it's like, you just don't fucking like women.
If you use shame as a tactic to get your way, you may be low value.
Like, people think it's a game to play with people's feelings.
No!
Yes, you do, bitch. Yes, you do. Like, what the f do I do to deserve this type of shit?
Not all black women, of course.
From Colorado.
But I do know that black women, when they want to berate or demean or try to diminish black men especially, they typically always like to throw gay on them.
I cannot disagree with you there.
And that shit is disgusting.
And
I see black women do that shit a lot. And then funny enough, black women be the closest to gay men and then try to throw gay on a black man. Are you cool with men being gay or are you not cool with men being gay?
I want to hurt you.
Men are far more feminine than ever before, and women are far more masculine than ever before. And it is destroying families, it is destroying relationships, and it is truly destroying our future. That's what's raising our children.
You created this problem.
I definitely think there's some sassafras.
Oh, girl.
Okay, there's some sassafras happening. But what I do think is that women are just using it as a scapegoat.
Ooh,
as soon as they don't get their high expectations met, it's you must be gay.
You ain't shit.
You're a sassy man. As soon as one thing where they don't want to be held accountable, you're sassy.
What you do is you call women on their bullshit, and what's the first thing to come out of their mouth? Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. Sign language.
Yeah, I like what the first sister said about how women let their mouths ruin things. They speak from a place of disrespect, and they speak before they think about the words they say. They might not even mean those words, how they said them, or they just might not mean it. They just might be just going for the jugular for whatever reason. And sometimes they say things that once said, they can't ever be unheard. They can't ever be taken back.
That's facts, man.
And I know a lot of chicks have done that and they've immediately felt the change in the relationship. Even if the dude continues to mess with you, see you, y'all are still together, you feel shut out from a certain place. You feel a distance open up between you. Men need respect like women need attention. We can't, we need respect like women need attention. And the quickest way to lose your man is to disrespect him. He's gonna go where he's respected. As far as the light-skinned chick, she sounds like she wants a supplicant. She sounds like she wants a servant. We're not here to serve y'all and to make y'all lives easier all the time. That's not what life is. That's not what a relationship is about. It's a give and take. We're supposed to work together to make our lives easier. What did you hear? What did she sound like she was willing to do? But really that's all you hear from a lot of different women. It's me. They want relationships, and then they give you a list of the things that the man has to do. But they rarely do you see them offering up what benefits that man is going to get. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Go over to your boy TSG Uncut, Sean C. He makes great content. Go over there and give him a sub. Give him a like and give him a share. And while you're at it, please give me a sub, give me a like, give me a share, and give me some comments. Let me know where I need to improve. I'm trying, y'all, but this isn't as easy as you think it would be. It's really not. With that said, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you messing with me. Come back for my next video. Toodles.